Yes guys, good evening and welcome back to the channel. This is Don's Graphics here. Like you saw in the intro, we are going to look at how to design a green gardening service logo on your Pixellab application using your Android smartphone. I will be showing you an easy technique in order to master logo design with your Pixellab application. So stay connected, watch this particular tutorial to the end, because I will also show you how to mock up the logo to look exactly like this. Awesome, right? I guess so. This tutorial was inspired by the work I delivered to a client whose response or feedback was just so unbelievable. So because of that, I decided to share the game plan tactics of how to design logo with you guys. And the first thing that I want to tell you is that this tutorial will teach you how you can pick out any logo and design it properly, the techniques that are involved in doing so. But before that, hey guys, guess what? We hit 20,000 views on YouTube recently, and I really want to thank you guys all and to send back the same love that you are showing to us, to you guys. Thank you guys for the love, for the support and the encouragement. Keep watching our videos, keep sharing our tutorials to your friends and other colleagues. Really love you all, and that is why this tutorial of today is a thank you tutorial. Let's dive into the tutorial. All right, let's go right here. Let's begin. So one thing I want you guys to know is before you design any logo, you should first of all right, take this very serious. Know the shapes that were combined to produce that logo. Once you know the shapes that were combined, designing the logo will not be any stress for you. So that is the first trick. Put it right there, right up there, never forget it. So let's begin this logo design, and the first thing I'm going to do is to click on shapes to choose a shape. So when I was doing a research on how to come up with this logo on green gardening series, I noticed that some flowers could be nice on a flower pot, all right, a flower pot, and that is why we're going to use this square shape to design our flower pot. Look exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to increase the radius of the flower pot, of our supposed flower pot, sorry. I'm just going to increase the radius to about 50%. Then I compress this a little and click on the check mark. Can you see the shape that we now have? Alright, then go to crop, click on crop and crop it to the middle. Then you click on the check mark, and now you have a much more smaller shape left. Alright, so just use your relative position to tack it to the middle. After obtaining this, you will love to click on import to bring in some curve line. All right, so I downloaded some curve line on Google and I removed the background on my photo room application. This is just another tips. Photo room remains the best background remover app so far, so you can try out photo room for all your background removers. So you're going to rotate this so nicely. Let's reduce the size. So we're going to position it just like so. Then we'll copy this shape. We will still use it, the curve shape. Hide it if you want, but if you don't want, no troubles. Now what we're going to do is to go to our layer and select the seed pod as we normally call it, and the first curve shape. Then we combine the two, we merge the two, go to your remove your erase color, click on it, enable it, but then choose the color picker to pick the black color. Then you increase the tolerance to about 22 and you click on your check mark. So we now have our seed pod already created. What next? What are we going to do? So we're going to shift this aside so nicely. After shifting it aside, go to shapes, select your hat, because we want to create now a leaf. Okay, we want to create a leaf image. So select a hat. After selecting the hat, go to your green color, give it the dark green, since this is a green gardening service as per the name of the logo. Reduce the size considerably. Then you go back to shapes, choose a circle, give it the same green color, the same dark green. And what we are going to do is also to reduce the size of the square of the circle considerably to match up with the heart size. Then we'll go to our position button and bring it right down to make sure that both of them form at least the same kind of shape, and you align it properly. Make sure that it is all aligned nicely like this. And what you are going to do is to go to your layer, select the heart and the circle, and you mesh them up. After merging it up, rotate it and position it just like so. Now what we are going to do is to go to our layer and unhide the curve shape that we selected, the curve line, and we position it here. Then we use to front. Look here, you will see to front. Click on to front and rotate it as we want. And position it like so. And what you are going to do now is to copy this curve line again, keep it here. Then what we are going to do is to go to our layer, click here on layer, then you select the heart and the first curve line and mesh them all together so that we have a complete shape like this. Guys, I hope you all are following. If you are not following, that's just because you are not subscribed to the channel. So what are you waiting for? Click on the subscribe button, like this tutorial, and share it out with your friends, and be sure to understand every step that we are doing here. Now let's proceed. So what we are going to do is to go to our erase color, enable your erase color, use your color picker. This is your color picker here, guys. This is very simple. Just open up your mind. This is your color picker. So what we're going to do is to click on the color picker, then we'll pick the black color as usual. To remove it completely, increase your tolerance to about 22. Click on the check mark and you have a leaf created. Can you see that? Just reduce the size now. Now the size of the leaf. Then bring this here, reduce its size as well. Position it here. Then go to color, enable your color, and give it the same dark green color. After giving the dark green color, click on the check mark. Then click on this, change the color to dark green as well of the curve line. So you can equally download your own curve line if you want, but I'm still going to share the curve lines that I'm using or all of these resources on the video description below. So we're going to position this now carefully here like so. Then we'll bring this and position it here. Can you see what is happening? So we now have a leaf already being created. So we're going to position this here. Make sure that it is properly aligned, and what we're going to do is to copy it. After copying it, reduce the size to about 10 and bring it here. Then we use rotate. Let's even reduce the size further to make it look much more real. So we're going to use our position button setting to adjust this. After adjusting it, go to your rotate, rotate it so that it touches the curve line that we inserted. You can even bring this down a bit, bring it down a bit and make it so. Then copy it. After copying it, bring it down here, use your position button. And what we're going to do is to rotate it now the negative side so that it also lies like this. Use your position button so nicely, position it like so. What we're going to do now is to match. Let's not match, let's still put another smaller leaf. So we copy this, reduce the size, make it much smaller to just about 5. Then you use your position button to pull it closer to this shape. So what we're going to do is to bring it closer to the curve line. It looks like a stem. Actually the curve line is acting now like a stem. So can you see the impact? And what we're going to do is to go to our layer, select the curve line which we are using as the stem now, and select your 4 different leaves, merge them all together, and boom, you have one complete leaf and a stem created. So I'm going to copy this. Can you see now we have another leaf? But in order to make it much more interesting, we are going to reduce its size. So let's reduce the size. Reduce the size and bring it here. Bring it here. So what we're going to do, guess what? We're going to rotate this, okay, to make it much more nice. So we're going to rotate this and position it somewhere closer to the first stem. Let's even rotate it further. Please kindly give a thumbs up, a like to this particular tutorial, then subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, drop your comment about what you think about this particular, about what you think on this particular logo. So let's proceed. Now after achieving this, what we're going to do now is to match everything together. Let's match everything. That is on your choice. If you want, if you don't want, you can leave it like that. So let's match everything. Reduce the size a bit, use relative position to pack it to the middle, and even send it up a bit. Now let's write the name of the garden. So go to text, write green garden. All right, so let's write green garden first. Then you use your color option. Go give it the same dark green color. Remember, this is just a dark green color, so the brand color is green, just as the name of the logo. Now let's go to our font area, and the font that we want to use here is the Archivo Black. Let's see if Archivo Black can go. I don't think so. Let me check for another nice font. Cabin Bold. Very good. So Cabin Bold is the font we want to use here. So let's increase the size. By increasing the size, stretch it to the middle, our page, and let's copy this and write services in capital letters. And then we're going to reduce the size of this. And after reducing the size, position it in the middle, bring it closer to garden, to green garden. And what you are going to do is go to your spacing and space this out. So this is a kind of a pictorial mark logo that aims to bring in the picture of a plant used for these green garden services. So nicely and so easily, this is just how you can come up with this green garden services logo. Next thing we're going to do is to mock this up and see how it looks like. That will be done on the photopea website, so stay with us. But as we go to photopea, ensure that you are subscribed to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Why not like this tutorial and even share it, because one like plus one share plus one subscription equals more tutorials. So let's go to our photopea website. All right, let's go. So welcome to Google Chrome. What we're going to do now is to type on the search bar for photopea, photopea.com. Then you search. And this is how the website looks like. This website responds depending on how fast or slow your network is, so pay close attention. And the markup we want to use is a PSD markup from the template. So click on your template. I've actually done a lot of tutorials on how you can mark up designs on photopea. Just check on our recent tutorials, then you'll surely find one nice tutorial on how to mock up. So I'm going to use a mock-up here called the logo markup, this one right here. So what you do is just to click on it, then you can see another small box will pop up here with the logo, the picture of the logo. Just click on it and it's loading. Once it's loaded, the next thing that you need to do is just to click here on your layer panel. Then what we're going to do, where you see your logo here, there is a small square like an eye. Just click on it, double tap twice, tack, and click back on layer so that you can see the space to position your logo. But before you click back here, I would love you to click on this eye icon and hide the original work that is there so that you can have space now to place your own work. So one thing that I forgot doing was to save our work. Alright, so we're going to go back to Pixellab. Let's go back to Pixellab, and this is our work. Right, what we're going to do is to save our work with a transparent background. So click on background setting and let's change the background setting to transparent. Then you save your work, because in order to mock it up you have to save your work first of all. So it's PNG and Ultra. Let's save it. It's done saving. Let's launch back on photopea, and on photopea now click on file, click on your file right there and click on open and place. Choose from media, go to the particular folder where your work has been stored. So for mine it's just on my gallery. Then wait for it to load. Can you see your design? It has been brought to the photopea website. Now all you need to do is to zoom it out to your likeness. Okay, let's zoom this out to our likeness and make sure that it's centralized. After doing that, click back on file, right here. Then you take save as smart object and wait. So smart object updated, and what you need to do is to click back now on this original mockup. Click back on the first layer and boom, your work has been mocked up. Guys, can you see? This is our Green Garden Services logo, designed on Pixellab, mocked up on photopea for your easy understanding. Like I said, if you are not understanding this tutorial, just know you have not yet subscribed to the channel. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead, subscribe to the channel, like our tutorial, share it out with your colleagues and other graphic designers out there that this tutorial might be helpful for them. We are Dance Graphics. We love you all. But before you go on photopea, let me show you how you can save your work. Okay, it's very simple. Go back to file, click on file, and after clicking on file, click on export as PNG. And you wait, you will see this other layer right here. Click on save. There is a save button right below here. Just click on save, and photopea will ask you to watch a short tutorial or a short video. I'm used to tutorials, so it's asking us to watch a short kind of art before we can download. There are no troubles, so we proceed. Okay, it's going to play with sound, so no troubles. Let's go.
And win big. Chance to win a drink or thousands of prizes from McDonald's.
Like you can see, nothing goes for nothing. We have been asked to watch a short tutorial, short art before we could download our work. So let's download our work now. So I'm going to click here on download again. Why download again? Because I already downloaded this work. Alright, so I'm going to click on download again and boom, it's downloaded. So let's go and check it out. This is our work so nicely right here. So in very nice steps, this is how you can design a green gardening service logo on your Pixellab application. Hope this tutorial was so helpful, and drop your comments on what you think. Like the tutorial, and above all, subscribe to the channel. Please, I'm out.